Hey guys, welcome to Midastouchbybasira. I am your girl Basira, and I am literally just catching a vibe. Okay, I'm literally catching a vibe. I'm in my backyard. The sun is beaming on me. I got my makeshift dress on because I wanted my shoulders out. I really want to take this bra off like this to let the sun get to me. I can't hear you. Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I wonder if I have to start over. Ouch. Yes. Okay, good. Because I'm trying to do too much stuff at once. So let me say my little introduction. Hey guys, welcome to Midastouchbybasira. I'm your girl, Basira. And I'm literally out here just catching a vibe in my backyard. And this sun, I feel like I'm breathing like I'm winded. Because this sun feels so good, y'all. And I didn't put on my little dress because I wanted the top part of my body to be out so I can get the sun. I was low on energy this morning. And my mom was like, go in the backyard or whatever. So now I'm in the backyard. And it feels amazing. I'm about to light my sage again. I need to go get another stick. And I'm about to play my singing bowl, and I'm just about to sit here and relax. And oh yeah, the sage is gone. I didn't burnt it all. I'm about to holler for my mama to go get another stick. I stay with sticks. Well, y'all know I sell them, but hell, I be using my own goddamn sage that I'm supposed to be selling. Whatever, I get some more. In the meantime, I'm gonna burn this Palo Santos. If y'all ain't got y'all a torch, get y'all a torch. It's game changer. Like the sun. It's so crazy because I've been wanting to move. And I haven't even took advantage of this backyard like I should. I go to the park quite frequently, but hell, I got a park in my backyard. I guess the message from that is appreciate your current situation, appreciate your current circumstances, appreciate where you are in the present moment, and seize and take advantage of what you have now. Mama, can you bring another sage stick? Another sage? Appreciate what you have, where you are at the very moment. Hell, I wasn't trying to come on here and give y'all no message, but I know that every time I do come online, or most of the time I do come online live, it's something that that comes through, but the message is really for me, guys, and I know it's going to resonate with somebody else. Is just to appreciate what I have now, seize what I have now, be abundant in where I am now, and more will come. Right on time. Good. and more will come, and more will come, greater will come. I ain't gonna catch nothing on fire. That's what we're not trying to do. Live, I'm on live.
Why does it look like I'm sitting way back? Did you move me?
So yeah, I'm out here with my rolls and all.
Did you hear me?
This is really hot. Ooh.
Yeah, you've been sitting there for a
Ooh.
while.
Ooh. Yo, no. Put this on the ground.
On the ground?
Yes. Ooh. Y'all, my mama got fingers made of I don't know, steel. She can touch anything hot. Doing hair for so long, burning her fingertips. I really want to do a bonfire. Candace is on her, mama.
Hi, Candace. I don't mind talking to y'all, but I don't want to be around.
So what I originally wanted to do, what I've been wanting to do, I want to have a bonfire. I want to buy one of those like bonfire things, or get like a big cauldron where I'm able to set fire, and I would burn petitions and discard of things that is no longer needed or wanted. I've been wanting to do that. Y'all know I'm fire, so that's right up my alley. I just haven't invested in getting something like that. But the only reason why is because, once again, I wasn't seizing the moment. I should have been and bought myself a big cauldron or a pit. Really, it's called a pit.
A fire pit.
A fire pit. Yeah. Purchased a fire pit and put it out here. I should have been and done it. It's not too late. No, they're not expensive. They're not expensive. Like $150. You can get one for like $150. And sit in front of that fire. Oh my gosh. So anyway, if y'all see me posting a fire pit next week, next month, you'll know why and where that came from. But I'm gonna share a little story. So once again, like I said on my last live, I don't be trying to tell my business. I really don't. But just I come from a place of experience. I share from a place of experience, and hell, it just is what it fucking is. So like I was saying, no, I have been staying at this particular property. Okay, I'm not gonna say how many years, but I've been here, for a couple of years. And when I moved here, I told Spirit I was going to fill this house up. I was going to decorate, and I was going to furnish this whole house as if it was the house that I wanted. as if it was the house that I actually like desired, whether I purchased or rented. It didn't really matter. And so when I moved in, I had set up a crystal grid, and I blessed the house, and did all the things that you do when you move into a house. Well, all the things spiritual people do when they move into a new place. And so as time went on, I was just basking in, just moving into a new place or whatever. And as time went on, I was just seizing the moment and seizing the new space. And I remember going in each room and touching the walls and blessing the walls and saying, visualizing and saying, this room is going to be decorated. I envisioned where I wanted the bed to be set up, because I had just recently relocated from a different state. And so I had the fundamental furniture, like, cat love seat and like couch and TV, and I had just purchased myself a bed before I had moved from my home state. So so when I moved here, I didn't have enough furniture, or I didn't have furniture to fill this particular property, right? This particular space. And so I will go around and I would say, what I wanted to do in each room or whatever. And I was really conveying it to myself, and I was conveying it to spirit as well. And as time went on, I set for a couple of months. Yes, I was in a relationship, and I set for a couple of months. Meaning I was slowly unpacking. I was lagging my feet, really. And I was going through things in the relationship, and not really realizing in the totality that I was really my energy was being ciphered, right? I just moved. Always aligned, sister. Okay, good. And it's Friday, Candace. Shit is crazy. Fridays is our days. That's crazy. Congratulations on moving.
Yes, congratulations.
And so in that particular relationship, I was going through the motions of it, and working through it. And one day I woke up, and I had to have the hard conversation of we're gonna have to take a break. We're gonna have to take a break. I didn't intend on telling the person that we was taking a break. Nothing. It's just I woke up. I just woke up. Oh, I guess I woke up, as in woke up in 3D, and I woke up in the spiritual realm as well.
That's what I did. I just woke up one day.
You just wake up. And listen, waking up doesn't always mean from a relationship. Waking up could be anything in your life. Waking up could be waking up from a job. You at your desk and you just wake up. And like, this ain't it, I'm quitting today. Waking up could be, I've been asking for this car and I know I'm going to be approved. Go get a fucking car. Wake up. Waking up could be, an abusive relationship or a toxic relationship with family members, and you just wake up and say, no longer will I accept what I'm putting myself or rendering myself to. Wake up to being sleep to consciousness, for wake up to growth and elevation. This is not what I'm supposed to be out here. Y'all think y'all real slick, right? Enjoying the sun.
I know, and just saying that, I'm getting a whole different revelation with it as well, as you're saying. All
Y'all, before I came outside, I was just at my desk, like, trying to conjure energy. Knowing I needed to get on here and do some content. Now I'm out here. What kind of bird is that? Wake up, people. Whatever your wake up is, right? So back to the story. Story time. I'm going to title this Story Time. You know, and I know people that's not favorable of me watches. That's fine. But watch yourself, okay? This just a disclaimer. Watch your fucking self, okay? All right, so moving right along. So I woke up, right? I woke up literally out my bed. I hadn't even took a shower, brushed my teeth, nothing. He was, you know, moving around or whatever, and I said, we need to talk. We gallop in the front room. Gallop! And, you know, I had that hard conversation. So needless to say, I had to, you know, we had to transition and take a break. When I tell you guys, after I ended that relationship, yeah, I start unpacking my shit in my house. My mom is saying the same day. I start unpacking, and this is no diss and no shade and no nothing towards the person. The person is a good person. It's not about the person. It's about me and my experience and what I put myself subjective to and how I woke up and how I shifted energy and how when you release things that doesn't serve you for your highest good, you know what I'm saying? Once you release it, oh my gosh, I almost want to cry. Once you release it, you're able to move. You're able to unpack. You're able to go to the next level. You're able to seize the moment that you are in truly, authentically, right? So the person left. The person was salty. I gotta say this part. I packed the person's stuff up. Like I folded it real nice and easy. But as I was doing it, because you see, the process is very important as well. The process is very important as well. That's why they brought me back to this. Because it's how you do things. It's how you release. Everything has an intricate detail and an intricate energy. So if you're trying to release with anger or with anguish in your heart or just begrudgingly releasing whatever it may be, your further process or your next step could be a little not tainted but tainted, right? We create it. So anyway, I was packing this person's stuff up and I was folding, you know, his clothes. And as I was doing it, I remember being very intentional because I had just did laundry. I was being very intentional on the way I was packing his stuff up. It wasn't grabbing his stuff out the closet and just throwing it in a bag and like get out. That's not what it was. It's not the energy that it was. And I wasn't even trying to be high vibrational, right? Participation in the process. Yes, baby. The process got that download yesterday. Yeah. I wasn't even trying to be high vibrational, but because I had been on my journey, I had been doing the work. It was just in me, right? It was in me. And so I'm packing the stuff up and I'm folding the clothes, and I can see myself doing this in the room on the bed. And I'm like, just sending him off with peace and love, and like maybe we can come back together, once we do our individual things. You know what I'm saying? And so I did that, and he did some little shady stuff on his way out. And I knew it and I caught it, but it didn't move me. When I tell y'all, Spirit was all like, I didn't know this at the time, but Spirit was really over me and guiding me from the time I woke up to the whole time that it was the releasing. And I didn't realize it. I didn't know. No, I knew that I was being unctioned and I was being moved, but not to the capacity that I know of now, right? So he went on. And at first, of course, I was in the moment after he left, like, wow, what's happening? I was almost having like an out-of-body experience, like, what's happening? I don't even know where this came from. This was not my intention, but, you know what I'm saying? He did this and he did. So I was bouncing back and forth through the process, whatever. So anyway, needless to say, the day kind of went on or whatever. Y'all, one of the rooms in my house had boxes still in it that should have been unpacked. Right? The kitchen still had boxes, dishes and stuff like that. Like, I wasn't even living to my full potential of what I normally would do, what I require from myself. Y'all start unpacking. Shit was just falling into place. It didn't take a long time. When you unpacking, it seemed like it takes forever. Like it takes forever. No. It seemed like I got everything done in like 10 minutes. It seemed like I got done packing in 10 minutes. And I got unpacked and I felt better. I remember prior to that looking at myself and I was like, wow, I had gained so much weight. I was crying, calling my mom and them, talking about, how did y'all let me get like this? It was a whole situation. Because I was asleep. And I didn't have the full vision and the right perspective of myself and of the situation because I was asleep, right? Now the situation definitely served me. I definitely learned and realized some things about myself, about how I functioned, and just different things that I learned throughout the relationship. And that wasn't the end of it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be real. That wasn't the end of it. So when a person came and visit one day, he was salty because he was like, when I was here, he said the house looked like a totally different house. Well, hell, I'm a totally different person on the inside. So my outer is going to reflect what I feel like on the inside. I was lighter. You know what I'm saying? I had unpacked some shit. I had realized some shit. I had learned some shit. And so my house and my space is going to reflect what I was feeling on the inside. Where am I still asleep? Revived in its spirit. Okay. Reveal it. Yes, reveal its spirit. And spirit will definitely reveal it to you. Where we are asleep in different areas in our lives. You know what I'm saying? In different areas in our lives. Mom says you have several awakenings throughout our lives. And that is truly important. And I don't beat myself up because of where I was at the time, because where I was, I needed to be. I needed to learn. I needed to go through what I went through. I needed to put myself through the things that I put myself through. Right? Look at that butterfly. Wow. So I don't beat myself up. So I encourage you not to beat yourself up. Don't say, oh, I've wasted these 5 years. I've been at this job for 15 years. Or I've been, putting up with this shit for. Don't do yourself. Be mindful. Be genuine. Be gracious and gentle with yourself once you do have your awakening, and just sit down and be present with yourself and go through how you showed up in the situation, so then in the future you can redirect your actions and your energy in a different way. Just read that Monday. And so, how did I get here? I was talking about how I was going, seize the moment. It's messages inside messages inside messages at this point. Let me see if I can keep up with what's going on. Let me see if I can keep up. Mama got her incense out. She got her crystals out. Y'all, it's a whole situation, right? Really, y'all want to know the real tea? If I could like have a trampoline back here or some lawn chairs or something, some furniture, I would really want to be naked. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie. And let that sun beam on my yoni, right? That's really what. I stay on the main street. But it's trees. I don't think I would give a fuck. Anyway, but we still getting the energy, needless to say. So anyway, walked around the house, did it, decorated the house in my mind, right? Visualize. It's power in visualization. Manifestation, you can't do nothing without visualization. I'm outside right now. They're with y'all who got the lemonade. Okay, we ain't got nothing. We got some water, but it's the same thing. We got the liquids going. Mama got her water right there. You cannot truly effectively manifest without visualization. You have to visualize what you want, what you desire, or what you're willing in, right? So I went around the house, did all that or whatever. And as time was going on, I was gathering, bought a picture, bought a furniture, gained a new housemate, my little niece. Got her room all set up. She started in one room, she moved to another room, my spiritual room, then moved to a whole nother room. This is the first time I'd never had a house office. I mean, it's a full-fledged office. Like, everything. This may not be nothing to some people, but it's something for me. It's something for me. And so, did all that. So basically, I got some shit going, right? What else? Yeah, that's that. But I think I got off track because I started seeing little errors in the house that I didn't like. And so I've been saying to myself, I can't wait to move. I can't wait to move. I can't wait to move. I'm ready to move. I can't wait till this lease is up. I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying these things to me, but then some days I'd be like, oh, I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful. This is really not a bad house. It's not too bad, But majority of the days I was saying I was ready to move. I was ready to move. I was ready to move. So the message in that is, what you tell yourself, what you mostly tell yourself, your daily conversations will override the other conversations. So me being grateful and saying, oh, it's not that bad, it was second hand to me saying I wanted to move, because I would say I wanted to move so much, right? But I hadn't even finished manifesting everything that I needed to manifest throughout the house. So your mind, what you're feeding yourself, the conversation that you are having with yourself is very important as well, because that'll get you off track. And you'll kind of lose focus and you'll lose your footing a little bit. But then spirit will sit your ass outside and say, hey, you have another fucking awakening.
Right.
Hey.
No, fast.
You haven't even sat in your backyard. You got a big ass backyard. You cut it. Yeah, indeed you cut it. You know, well, I don't cut it. I get it cut. But you ain't went out there and you haven't taken advantage. You haven't looked at all of the trees. You know, from this angle. You know what I'm saying? You hadn't looked at this bush that's blooming with these flowers. Just taking it, just really taking it in. So then when I take it in and I go to the next step, I go to the next place, I go to the next job, I get the new car, I elevate another, I call in another relationship, I won't even fully know where I came from because I didn't even take in where I was when I was there. So I can't even appreciate the new in its full capacity because I didn't even seize everything that was around me at this particular time. So I had to I had to come outside and see a different angle and look at the trees and see the bush and see the grass and see the humps and understand when I move into a new house, the grass is not gonna be so what's these called? Weedy. I'm gonna have real grass. Grateful for the weeds, right? Yeah, like right. Great, still grateful. I'm just saying. I won't.
You'll be able to say, okay, I want my house positioned this way.
I'll be able to say,
I want the sun to hit on this particular way.
I'll be able to say I want the sun to hit the north, so when I sit to the south, I'm able to get it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Or just different things, then you'll be able to be more specific on your manifestations because you seized the moment and you took in where you was at that particular time. I'm gonna just sit with that. I'm me, just gonna sit with that me. I'm gonna sit with that. People be like, well, what you want? Well, I'm just using the house for an example. I want a house. I want a 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom house with this and that. Okay, that's the basic fundamentals. What else do you want? What area do you want to be? Like, what placement do you want to be in on the street? What kind of street you want to be in? A cul-de-sac? You want to live corner? Like, it gets specific, and the more specific that you can be, the more you can make that thing real in your mind. So if you can see yourself in a cul-de-sac, at the base of the cul-de-sac, your house being a certain color, the more that you can gather the details and visualize that, it's real in your head, so it has no choice but to manifest in your reality. I want to manifest more money. Well, how much money do you want to manifest? And what is the real realistic price point to start? Like, I know I can do, if I do this, my base is this. So I feel like I can go up, 20% from that. You making it real and tangible. Yeah, I'm not really talking to y'all. I'm talking to me.
Baby.
The realer you can make it in your mind, the more complete the vision is, the faster and precise the manifestations will be in the 3D. Wow.
Every detail.
Somebody is saying, well, you don't always know what you need. Okay. But I say to that, Spirit says in the Bible that God will give you the desires of your heart. So whatever you desire will be given unto you. We have to make sure and understand that we stay within ourselves and truly understand that we are made in the image of God, right? And the more you do your work and the more you elevate yourself and you elevate your consciousness and your vibration, the more you become in alignment to what you need. So your desires will be your needs. Listen, let me say it again. Your desires, when you do your work, the more you elevate yourself, elevate your consciousness, the more you heal, the more you raise your vibrations, your desires will line up with what you need. So I combat what you guys are saying, because somebody's saying I wouldn't have heard it. Somebody is saying, well, you don't always know what you need, or your desires may not be what you need, but it's called balance. It's called divine balance. It's balance. Do your work, raise your vibrations, because what you need is on a higher dimension. It's in another realm, right? It's above you in the ethers. I'm talking about energy bodies, y'all. I'm not talking about above you. Follow me, right? So your God self is in a further out aura, right? In another body. We have different bodies, guys. Your higher self dwells, your consciousness dwells outward, right? The more you do your work and you elevate yourself, your consciousness automatically goes into your etheric bodies, your aura field. So your God self no longer is far from you. It's right there. It's right there with you, because you're constantly dwelling in your God self, because you've dropped all of the baggage and debris and negativity, and you're raising yourself up. So once again, I'm going back to what I said. When you do your work, your desires becomes what you need. Period. I hope that makes sense.
I just read that. Somebody, I just listened to somebody say that. Like if you are vibrating in your higher self, if you are truly vibrating in your higher self, if you truly know yourself, you're not going to do nothing that's low vibrational.
Or that's harmful for you.
Or that's harmful for you or someone else. Because your higher self will not allow you to do that. Yeah.
Does that make sense, guys?
That was good.
I just want to keep on elevating and keep on elevating. That's why it's so important. This is gonna be gone today. I'm gonna have to buy some more things. That's why it's so important when you notice the red flags. That's fine. Is it still hot?
No.
When you see the red flags, and spirit is saying no to something, pay attention to that. Or there's a delay. You trying to travel and nothing's going right, stay your ass at home. You don't know what you could be missing at home that particular weekend. You don't know what's in front of you. You don't know what the plane is going to do. You don't know what kind of events that could happen. Disastrous events that, that's like divine timing, divine placement. I'm on here. This is so ghetto. I'm on here with this damn bra. Let me see if I can make myself look a little better. Let me see. I guess that look a little better. I don't want my breasts to be all down. Y'all listen, y'all, I'm a full figure woman. This just is what it is. Like everything ain't always fucking pretty, right?
Who said it ain't though?
Right. My mama said, who said it ain't? Oh, I look better. Yeah. What y'all think?
Yeah.
Oh! Somebody, where's the camera at? Because I'm ready. Lights, camera, action. Sorry, screenshot.
You really want to?
Screenshot and send it to me so I can. Anyway. My mama gonna say, I feel like I didn't gotta read it. I did too. I feel like I gotta read it.
You silly. Why you do all that? That's funny.
Okay, quickly. Somebody that's going to watch this, somebody feels like they're stuck and they can't move, they can't see a way out, they don't know the next step to take. They're showing me if you could just take a step. This ain't deep, y'all. It ain't deep. if you can just take a step, any step. Okay, this is what they're showing me. They show me once you take a step, you know how in those like video games, or in those illusions, like where you're walking, and every time you take a step, it's like the bricks or something falls out, but you're standing on glass, but like stuff start breaking, the stuff start breaking from up under you, and it looks like you're gonna fall because it's like it's clear. I think there's a place like in Chicago or something like that. You go you go into this place and you're actually walking on glass, and it's kind of scary because it feels like you're gonna fall, because you can see down, you can see everything, the buildings, people, and everything, because you're walking on glass. It's clear, right? Okay, hopefully y'all can understand that. What they're showing me is, if you take a step, Spirit is going to like break all of that shit that is around you or in front of you, and you're going to be able to see clearly. You're going to be able to see clearly. And listen, remember when I said it feels like you're going to be scared because you're on glass, and you're like, oh my gosh, I know this is glass up under me, I know I'm not going to fall, but it feels like it because it's the illusion. You're going to be terrified. You're going to be terrified. You're going to know that you're not going to fall, but you're going to be terrified because of the illusion of it. But the more steps that you take, the little steps that you take, the more secure you will feel. The more confident you will feel. The more faith you will have. You have to get a momentum going. So your first step is going to be a baby step, but you're going to pick up momentum. And they're showing me you running. You're going to be running. You ain't going to be scared no more, because you're going to be secure. You're going to know that you ain't going to fall. And this could be in any area in life. I want to be very specific about that. And whoever it's for, I hope it reaches you well, and you're going to know that it's going to be for you. You're going to feel it in your gut. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. If you need to come back and watch this, watch it for reminders. Watch it for encouragement. You ain't gotta watch the whole thing. Fast forward to this particular moment right now. This sector of the message. Because a lot of times we get messages, we get confirmation, we get things that resonate with us, and we be high in the moment of receiving it because it feels right, it resonates. But then, you know, you got to tap back into. Okay, he enjoying his motorcycle on today. You got to tap back into in life, in reality, right? And then it could be a little daunting or overwhelming or whatever feeling may come over you. So they're saying to you, come back to this very moment and watch it. And make sure that this is you imprint this into your mind to know, not me, the message. To know that you're supported and just take the step. Okay? I don't know why they're highlighting this particular situation. I feel like somebody is definitely in a relationship that needs to be released, that you need to release yourself from, for sure. Because I don't even talk about my business like that. And I'm not regretting it, but they're tying that, but they're showing me there's a woman that needs to leave from a situation. I'm sure, guys. I'm sure what they're showing me. That's one scenario. That's one person. When you come across diviners and motivational speakers and stuff, we're usually connected to a certain collective, right? And so the certain collective, however many people it is, it could be 5, it could be 100, it could be 10,000, you know? I'm not talking about followers. I'm talking about collective, who you are assigned to energetically for your messages and your work to reach these people, to encourage them, right? There's different scenarios that the collective is having, but I'm just saying that they're just highlighting this particular one. Some lady or ladies is in a relationship that you need to release yourself from, okay? I hope that makes sense. I be trying to explain to you guys certain things so you can have a better understanding. Definitely not coming from a place of validation or needing or trying to prove myself. I just be trying to explain so you guys can understand, have a better understanding. And then so you won't be second guessing yourself either. Like, well, what's that message for me? Because some of y'all are so out of practice of not following your spirit. Certain things need to be explained, right? So you ain't got no choice but to say, well, damn, you know, that really was what it was. I really did see what I see. I really heard what I heard. I really experienced what I experienced. Because a lot of times the supernatural things in life can be a little scary sometimes, you know? Having somebody come up to you and read you to filth. That can scare you. Especially if you're not familiar with that. If you're not familiar with it. Or coming across, you know, somebody's YouTube page and they talking to you directly. It could scare you. Or an angel actually comes to you and sit there and talk to you. It can be a little frightening. But let me tell you something. The shit is fucking real. Okay? It's real. The supernatural realm is real. Okay? I don't give a fuck what you believe in, what you subscribe to. Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Yahweh, whoever. That energy, that archetype, that God, that goddess, that entity can manifest itself in a form of where you can see it, especially if they are trying to wake you up and trying to get you a message. Your loved ones, your transition loved ones come to you and trying to warn you and protect you. I'm going into something else. You see them, you see them in a dream, or you feel like that was right there with you. It was you felt like somebody touched your arm or kissed your head, and it sends chills down your spine. Yes, it was real. It was real. Okay? So that is it. I am done. I'm going to finish enjoying my day. I feel like I want to go get me a boba tea or something. I don't know. Something boba-ish. You know? I am open for personal readings. If you feel led, called, motivated, encouraged, moved, unctioned to participate in any of my services, please feel free to do so. Okay? You guys know that the website is currently being worked on now. It's coming. But until then, you can go to my main page on Instagram and click book now. And it is going to send you to all of the services. And you just book yourself accordingly. Okay? Book yourself accordingly. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Midastouchbybasira. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Midastouchbybasira. Okay? Y'all have a wonderful Friday and an even phenomenal weekend. All right? Peace.